Alright, so I'm going to show you why your current tools are kind of causing a lot of friction and wasting a lot of time when you're sharing things to your team and people. I'm going to demonstrate an existing tool called boards.com. Honestly, I'm actually logged into it with an account, and right away, what do you notice? If I just shared a link to my resources to a page of content right to someone, already they're hitting a wall. They're immediately hit with being able to do an extra task while you're walking them through how to access, trying to get your stuff to them when you're sharing your presentations or scripts, PDFs, things like that. So it's one thing that I just don't, I really don't like about boards, especially when it's like you're growing your team, you're an agent, you got to recruit, and you have just yourself, you're trying to share to people, and just, you're wasting a lot of time. And right away, I try to open a boards link to look at as if I'm someone who needs to look at, maybe like an onboarding process of some sort, or any kind of resources, and immediately hit as if I open this on my phone in a mobile browser view, and it's immediately telling me to download the boards app. Now, the part that got skipped already was it would have forced your person to also create an account on top of that. So it's actually seeing me logged in. So I'm actually going to log out, and I'm going to share the boards link directly. So I'm just gonna, I'm a new person. I just opened it right up from my phone for text messages, or you send it through like a messaging app. And let me go and try to look at this. Okay, here we go. I can see some stuff, but the issue is that it's not in a great order. You don't really know in like the sizing, the look. You don't really. It's kind of hard to interpret what you should be doing in order. That's one thing I don't like about how they display things here. So if I try to click anything on here to view, I'm immediately hit with this. I got to make an account. I can't even see anything past congratulations on making it. I can't even click to view the video. Why is that important? You see you're not trying to like market or brand and sell stuff for like getting someone to your boards link and submitting an online form of any sort, kind of like Linktree. You're just trying to have a way to quickly just instantly share something to someone that is crystal clear, they can follow it and all that. So what I'm going to do is show you the exact same page, and I have a free account with Board, so immediately I actually kind of ran out of room. I couldn't even add everything here. So half of this stuff should be step 1, and half of it, the bottom half, should be step 2. And what I'm going to show here, I'm going to share the exact same thing in browser mode, on a mobile browser mode. But the thing is, with host to post, on top of making it look really nice, professional, organized, and you can access it instantly, you can put it into a tracking mode, so you can instantly see what's going on. You can track what they're doing. So I'm going to just go ahead and open the same exact link as if someone's opening it for the first time. So here we go. It's in tracking mode, so it's going to ask them very basic information. It's not to make an account. They don't got to remember a password. And this is optional. You don't have to put it in lesson and tracking mode. But we're just going to do a random email here and all that. So it's only going to ask their email and then, of course, their name just one time, just so when you go to track on the back office, you can see who it is and who it's tied to. But any future time, if they access on a different device and they got to re-enter their email on the pages you share that have tracking enabled, they just got to enter the same email once, and that's all they got to do. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to say John Doe. And instantly, that same boards page that is kind of dumping everything at one time. So introduction right here. Look how vastly different that looks. And it's like tunnel vision of one thing at a time. Just like that. Now there's different modes outside of like the lesson course-like structure you can share on host and post, but just showing instead of dumping everything at one time, you can see how it's a lot better looking. So now, what if they click complete and continue, moves on to the next one, and what is that one? That's the appointment setting techniques. So they can click the video and they can watch it. Click continue, boom. Now watch this in mobile browser mode. They can click over here and they get an immediately full view of the entire course of the page, and it's locked out in order. But you can see how fast that was. I just share the link. Oops, I just posted that. Open it up. If you detect they're still in the same session with their email, it puts them right back, like showing their progress and all that. But it's way better looking. It's straight to the point. They don't got to download any mobile app. There's no other system out there that, without paying hundreds of dollars a month, to get like a course-like system or even just a course type system alone, where it's not some big flashy fancy system that's overly complicated for the leader and like agency owner versus and also the teammate to get into and get started. But on top of that, there's nothing out there that almost every platform always wants you to make an account. That's just their go-to thing. They never thought of it like, how quick can they just access and get the full viewing experience, but just right on their phone or their computer, and not make any account, download no mobile app. What's really the point of all that? If you can just have just enough to where you can track and see what's going on, you don't need to have them. You can save 20, 30, 50 minutes, however long it takes. Because like normally you'll be walking them through, all right, well, you see this box, you got to type your email in. Hopefully you're seeing it right after you make the account, but then you're prompted to download an app. So hopefully that kind of shows, the power of being like frictionless, just open it and get right to it. All right, thank you.